The Cobra Kai Season 5 trailer just came out a couple days ago, and I will be giving you guys the Part 2 breakdown and all the Easter eggs that you guys may have missed. We will be picking up right where we left off, where we see Miguel, Robbie, and Johnny all at the water park. This is the same water park and same shot that we see in the first trailer. And Johnny says, "Come on guys, can't you get along? We're all friends now." And Miguel replies with, "We're not friends." And Robbie says, "We never will be." Now, I think throughout this season, they will have a struggle between being friends and being enemies. I think towards the end of Season 5, Miguel and Robbie will be somewhat friends, but will not, totally trust each other. But I think that they will be somewhat of friends. This next shot is at Miguel's apartment, and Miguel and Robbie are fighting. Now we see Robbie kicking Miguel and Miguel kicking Robbie. It appears that they will fight, and I believe this will be the last fight, and they will stop each other right before a tragedy, and this will be literally the last fight between Miguel and Robbie that we ever see in Cobra Kai, and then they will be kind of friends by the end, but not enemies. This next shot, it appears that Amanda, Johnny, Daniel, and Chosen are all at the Cobra Kai dojo looking at the Cobra Kai plans. And Daniel says, "Looks like they're dividing and conquering." And Chosen says, "If this keeps up, then what all we fought for be no memory." And this scene will be very cool because somehow they're going to sneak in to the dojo and look at the plans. And I think they are going to be very surprised to see how many dojos are actually opening up. Then we see a shot of Terry Silver telling the new sensei, Kim Da-eun, that "I need you to see which of my students can take the next step." We then see what appears to be Kim Da-eun training Tori and Devin and the other students, and looks like Devin and Tori are a little sick and a little tired of her training. We see a shot of Chosen and Daniel in a car looking surprised, and I will come back to that. But we then see Chosen in the Cobra Kai dojo. Well, my guess is Daniel brought him over to the Cobra Kai dojo in the car, and they're looking at the dojo. And I believe that they will have Chosen try out for one of the sensei spots to go undercover in Cobra Kai. Now, hear me out. I think that Sensei Kim Da-eun, the new sensei, doesn't know what Chosen looks like, and Chosen will try out for the spot, and Sensei Kim Da-eun will decide on the next sensei for a new dojo. And I think Chosen will then get this spot. We then hear Tori saying, "You really won't stop." Then we hear Daniel saying, "You need to let me and Chosen handle this." And Amanda says, "Fine." And Daniel looks very mad. Maybe Amanda just did something to try to stop Silver, and Daniel is just really protective over Amanda and doesn't want her getting any part of this or possibly getting hurt. We then get a brief shot of a photo of the LaRussos, and Daniel's holding it, looking a little depressed. I don't think Daniel will be in the best mindset this season, and he will have a lot of trouble with his mental health. We see a shot of Johnny laying on the floor with his laptop open, and his laptop has a commercial playing up for Cobra Kai. We then see Johnny closing the laptop very hard, and then to his left we see a little mask. Now, I have no idea what kind of mask this is. It's some type of mask that maybe scientists use. I don't really know much about it. It's going to be very interesting to see what it does with that. We then see Sam opening the door for Johnny. And my guess, in this scene, Johnny had just returned from Mexico and wants to tell something to Sam about Miguel. We also see Amanda and Chosen probably looking at Amanda and Johnny. My guess here is the news is not going to be good because Johnny doesn't look that excited, and Miguel also just isn't there. Over this clip, Johnny is saying we need to get our hands dirty. We then see the same shot that we saw from the first trailer, and over this, Terry Silver is saying, "If you continue down this path, nothing in your life will ever be the same." And Daniel looks a little surprised and just doesn't understand what he's trying to say. We then see a shot of all of Miyagi-Do and Chosen, Daniel, and Johnny all training the students. We then see Johnny and Chosen walk into a dojo. We see a sensei saying adult classes are on Wednesday, and Johnny says, "We're not here to take a lesson, we're here to teach one." Then we see a slow shot of Chosen and Johnny beating up this sensei. Now, I believe that this is some Cobra Kai sensei that Terry Silver hired. I don't know much about the scene. I'm just guessing that he's just there to beat him up and tell him to leave and don't come back to Cobra Kai. We then see Robbie and Sam in the Miyagi-Do dojo doing the same lesson that they did in Cobra Kai Season 2. Now, this is so cool that they brought this back because I loved watching them do this. Then we see multiple shots of Cobra Kai training, including Tori and Devin and the new sensei, Kim Da-eun. We then see Johnny and Chosen getting ready to fight. We then see Kenny kicking Hawk, but if you look closely at Hawk's hair, it is now green and he has the mohawk back. The mohawk has returned, which is surprising. I didn't think he'd get it back, but it's crazy that it's coming back. It's back, and it looks like this is going to be a little mini All Valley, and they're going to recreate the All Valley. Maybe they're competing for something else. Maybe Cobra Kai will shut down if they lose. This next shot, we see Tori and Devin fighting Sensei Kim Da-eun. I think in this scene, Sensei Kim Da-eun will just be proving herself to the other Cobras. And then in this next shot, we can see Sam fighting Devin, and it appears that they're in the Cobra Kai dojo. Now, my theory here is that they will be doing a mini All Valley tournament, and there's some stakes on the line. I don't know what that is, some bet or whatever. Sam will be fighting Devin. Then we see what appears to be Tori striking someone down. It looks like she looks very mad. I have no idea what this shot is. Then we get a very brief shot of Kenny kicking in the air at the mini All Valley tournament. Then we see Hawk, Miguel, and Robbie at the Miyagi-Do dojo doing some type of Miyagi-Do lesson. Now this is insane because I've always wanted this trio to happen, and now it's finally happening. And now it appears that we will be getting a Terry Silver versus Daniel face-off. This is gonna be so cool, so fun to watch. I cannot wait to see this. It looks like Daniel's getting some type of beard going, and I think Daniel will have a lot of mental issues here, so I think he will go really hardcore on Silver and just go off on him. So now this final scene is with Kreese. Finally, this is the only thing that we've gotten on Kreese, and it is so cool. It's Kreese in prison, and the jail person says, I can see you're getting along with the others. And then we get some fight scenes of Kreese in prison, and then we get a shot of him saying, I make friends pretty easily. I've learned that kindness goes a long way. Thank you for watching the Cobra Kai Season 5 trailer breakdown, and remember to subscribe and drop a like on this video for more Cobra Kai content like this. And remember, a man can't stand, he can't fight.